Are you ready to practice? Yeah, how many of you are new to practice? Kind of feel like you're a little bit at the earlier stages of your practice. Anyone feel like you're a little bit earlier? Okay, how many of you feel like you're in the middle area? Okay, how many of you feel like you've got this thing, like you've just nailing this? How many, anyone? Okay, that's a clear sign that you've got to start over again. No, so, okay. I'm going to be offering, and it's going to be so familiar, just in the way that I was encouraged with Utejaniya, and that's part of what I can bring forward. Is that's really where I was raised in terms of the Dharma. Was encountered the teachings first in India, and then went to Burma directly, and spent some time as a monk with Sayadaw Utejaniya. I'll speak a little bit more about this, but he really does teach in a way that I find makes practice very interesting in daily life, and really exploring how to use our practice so that it is kind of not just confined to when we close our eyes and posture, but something that really does begin to feel like, oh, I can do this. We can do this, right? Moment by moment, and in our just ordinary daily time, right? So that'll be part of what I'll be hoping to bring into the space together this morning. So just inviting you to, maybe just starting off, kind of letting your body feel soft and easeful. Even though we take a meditation posture, we could say the general posture of the kind of general posture of our practice is this invitation, right, to allow things to be natural, to allow things to be as they are. So it's not one of demanding getting it right, but actually instead a kind of like a returning home, so back to the body, the heart. And to do that, in a way, we're not needing to start off with pushing anything, right? Instead, it's maybe just inviting an ease, an ordinariness, and just sitting. And from this sort of invitation to soften the body without needing to get anything done right now, it's just this kind of opportunity to wake up and to be with ourselves just as things are happening. So, for example, if we were to be aware of the body right now, it's not thinking about the body, just this sense there is a body. How do you know there's a body? What can you feel? That's the direct experience. What can you feel with this body sitting? Maybe you, as you feel the body, you begin to notice the sensations that are present, the sitting pressure, maybe the experience of your hands And noticing how the hands feel. Are they soft? The palms soft? What is the temperature? Cool. Or maybe there's no experience. We can just be aware that there's no experience of the hands or the body. It's so ordinary. Bless you. We hear a sound, and we don't have to try to listen or to hear that sound. The hearing happens. This is the understanding that the nature of this body and mind is happening. Sounds happen, and we can remember to notice that hearing is happening. Almost no effort at all. Hearing arising. Many of you have your own practice, maybe your own primary object that you notice, like the breathing, the body, or maybe just sensing how you're feeling, the general awareness of your mind, your heart, the mood, the energy that's present. Whatever is happening in the present moment, this understanding that our work isn't to change what's here. Sometimes it's unpleasant, sometimes it's pleasant. Can we notice the experience that's happening and then rest, relax, allow? And so you might just explore during the remainder of this time just the ease, how much effort is needed for a moment of awareness, of mindfulness. How hard is it to feel the hands? That's a moment of awareness. And it's like pushing a swing. We don't need to run with a swing. We know how to push a swing. It's a light tap. And then we can rest, aware of the body, the body breathing, a moment of awareness, and then rest. And once in a while, just inviting you to check in to see what the mind is doing. Very natural for awareness to slip away and stories and thoughts. And then taking that opportunity when awareness returns, what is that difference? When awareness is present, does it feel more awake, more clear? We're learning to understand how to use our heart and mind in a way that is supportive. So when we check what's happening, are we getting tight and tired? Feeling relaxed, natural, ordinary? Just noticing. It's every moment of experience. Every moment of experience, there is something happening in the body, one of the sense stores, something in our mind. These things that are happening, right? We say this is the nature, present moment. And our practice of cultivating awareness, mindfulness, is really this opportunity to recognize what's happening as it's happening. So ordinary that we overlook the ease of simply the body breathing and remembering to notice the body's breathing, a moment of awareness. These the last 5 minutes of this sitting or so, and again, just want to invite you to check in. How does the body feel? The feedback from the body often reflects how the mind is as well. If the body is tense and tight, oftentimes there's some kind of pushing in our effort, in our mind. So just check in. Maybe the body could use a little softening, the spine, the neck. What's helpful right now? And the more natural, easeful awareness can feel, the more available it becomes. So then it's not a chore. Oh, it's ordinary, just sitting here, awake. So in a few moments, you'll hear the sound of the bell. Just inviting you to just kind of opening the senses, kind of keeping the radar of your attention still with your own direct experience. It's easy for the bell to signify stopping.